1934, Midwest dirt, wet blood, and machine gun smoke. They called him Babyface Nelson, cause the devil had a sense of humor. Babyface, black heart, Tommy gun shaking whole squad cars apart. Ford coupe ghosting with the headlights dead. Backseat smelling like cordite, copper and lead. Cornfield echoes where the Fed boys drop. Bodies still twitching while the gunfire stopped. They called him George till the papers learned. Fear wore skin when Babyface turned. Chicago raspberry wolves back then. Soup line hunger made butcher-minded men. George stayed small but the temper grew. Mean little bastard with nothing to lose. Babyface smooth but the eyes ain't matched. Like somebody blew the soul out and left the mask. Witnesses swore when he looked around. The whole damn bank got colder somehow. Not loud, not wild, not foaming insane. Worse, he looked calm in the chaos and pain. Thompson tucked where his hand sat natural. Drum mag curved like a rattlesnake. Abdomen finger resting light on the trigger lip. Like he touched that steel when reality slipped. Bank clerks froze when he glanced their way. Like death walked in and politely stayed. Indiana rose through the blackout rain. Ford V8 screaming like a thing in pain. License plates wired on crooked and loose. Shotgun shells rattling round the coupe. Dillinger drank while the hideout steamed. George sat quiet through nicotine dreams. Jaw wide tight like he grinding prayers. Half awake with that 1,000-yard stare. That's what shook the gang deep down bad. George looked happy when the shooting got bad. Some robbed banks just to eat that year. George robbed banks cause he fed on fear. Babyface, black heart, Tommy gun shaking whole squad cars apart. Ford coupe ghosting with the headlights dead. Backseat smelling like cordite, copper and lead. Cornfield echoes where the Fed boys dropped. Like bodies still twitching while the gunfire stopped. They called him George till the papers learned. Fear wore skin when Babyface turned. Little Bohemia, Wisconsin woods. Pines stood still like they smelled the blood. Federal agents creeping the cabin's back. Safety catches snapping in the freezing black. Then George cut loose with the Thompson spray. And the whole Northwoods turned muzzle flash gray. Glass burst outward, men hit dirt. Bodies twitching in the splintered earth. Civilians screaming through cabin smoke. Landing lights shaking while the gunfire spoke. Whole damn forest war-torn red. Shell casing steaming beside the dead. Nelson crawling through the northern brush. Mud on his hands and the killer bee killed rush. Car agent bomb on the roadside bend. Open fire till the screaming ended. Bullets chewing flesh like a saw blade bite. Blood spraying hot through the pinewood night. Witnesses said his face looked dead still. Like the gunfire finally made him feel real. Not panic, not rage, something far worse. Like he was empty and the violence worked. Most men duck when the roadblock sparked. George leaned into it chest first hard. Like bullets straight in the static in his brain. Like near death made him feel arranged. Some say his eyes look wrong by then. Not evil, not crazy, just emptied out. Like every shootout scraped another piece off him, till all that stayed alive was reflex and violence. Warrington Road in November frost. Federal boys thought the trail was lost, and Nelson spotted the tail lights glowing, and something inside him started waking. Machine guns cracked through the freezing air. Windshield shards in his blood slick hair. Agent Hollis hit the roadside snow. Chest blown open before we could roll. Car shot to ribbons, engine smoked. Men coughed blood while the bear was choked. Nelson got hit till his skin turned red, but the bastard kept firing, half torn to shreds. Blood filling both of his boots inside. Flesh hanging loose from his wounded side. Still dragging the Thompson up to his chest like dying scared him. Less the silence did. Think about seeing that through the smoke. Good shot, half dead. Face pale white, eyes locked open too wide. One hand slipping in his own blood, other hand still wrapped round the drum. Looking more alive, the closer death got. Like violence was the only piece he found. His right drove north while he bled out cold. Black and wrapped round the butchered soul. Body dumped in the ditch by dawn. Eyes still open, but George was gone. Babyface, black heart. Barrington still hears them gunshots in the dark. Black Ford rusting in memory lanes. Midwest dirt still holding the stains. My mother still locked their doors at night. When thunder sounds like a Thompson fight. They buried George, but the papers learned. Fear wore skin be FaceTime. Driving old Illinois back roads after midnight. Roll your windows down. Listen to the cornfields real close. Some places remember violence forever.